a highly trained person that's in the military that get paid to go to war?
Okay, so the difference is with a mercenary and somebody that's in the military. The mercenary is not a part of the enlisted military. All right, so like in Iraq, everybody familiar with the war in Iraq. In Iraq, you have people that were in the military, that were enlisted in the United States military. That was probably about 60 to 70% of the military. But the other 25, it was another 25% that were not enlisted in the military, but they fought against, the foreign troops. I guess you would say. No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm just gonna say foreign, other than from this country. But they were not in the military. They were hired. They were hired soldiers from a company, from companies that all they do is train for war. That they're ex-military. They used to be in the military. They either was ex-military or ex-SWAT, police special forces, SWAT, that now get hired to fight alongside or do special operations for the U.S., for the military. They do. All countries do this. It's not just this country. All countries hire people outside of their own military to go in and do special operations. All right, and for doing those operations, the person that's enlisted in the military, they may get paid $30,000 to do the same job. But if you're a mercenary and you get hired by a company or a contractor, you may make $150,000. Because when I got out of the military, I called to try to see if I could be a mercenary.
No, you didn't say that.
It's a lot.
I did, but I couldn't. I say that to say that it's real. It's not a game. These are actual real positions. Be still. Stop kicking and flocking. All right. So this is what a mercenary is. An example of a mercenary from a movie that I can think about, which I don't want to use as an example, but that he was a mercenary. What's the movie with Achilles?
Terminator.
Troy.
Okay, so Troy. That was Troy. Was it the
Trojans. He didn't fight for the Trojans.
He fought for the.
He fought for the Greeks.
Greeks. Okay, so you had the Greeks. It was the Greeks. They had their own army, and they remember Achilles had his own little army, right? He had his own the people that followed him. He wasn't a part of the Greeks, but he fought in the Greek war against Troy. All right, that's why you saw them stood back. They were mercenaries. They paid them to come in just in case things got bad. He was say, hey, y'all go ahead and go in. But he wasn't a part of the military. He was a mercenary. He was part of a mercenary group. Yes.
I have a question.
Yes, I'm listening.
Okay, you said you called to try to be a mercenary.
I did.
Is that like a regular job interview, like you call it, like sit in and and demonstrate how good you are at killing people?
It is
like real job targets. It's like
what are your qualifications?
First, you have to kill your boss.
No. It's not about that. Cause as soon as you tell, if you was in any type of special forces, like any type of SWAT or special forces or any type of highly trained position, then it's not about interviewing about if you can kill or not. It's about understanding the intelligence part about it. Okay, what do you do if you get in this situation? You know what I'm saying? The training part. What happens if this happens? What happens if that happens? If you on the other side of the line?
Because he wanted to do one.
They said that I wasn't in an elite special force, so I wasn't qualified for that particular company. Which is good. I mean, I'm glad that I wasn't able to do that because
then you've never been here.
No, that's not. No, he could have been.
Yeah.
I may not.
Damn.
Like, oh, what are you doing on the side? Stop. Just give it her. Give it her. Give it her.